If you've ever ordered a cappuccino after 11 a.m. in Italy, an Italian somewhere just felt a small, sharp pain in their chest. Don't worry, you didn't do anything illegal, but you did commit what Italians consider a genuine, punishable food crime. Today, we're going through 10 food mistakes that almost every tourist makes in Italy, completely without knowing it. Stick around until the end, because mistake number 7 is the one that gets Italians the most worked up, and you're probably doing it right now without realizing it. Let's start. Mistake number 1. Cappuccino. After 11 a.m. in Italy, cappuccino is a breakfast drink. Order one after a meal, or any time past late morning, and you'll get a polite smile from your waiter, and a quiet judgment underneath it. Why? Italians believe milk is heavy on a full stomach. A cappuccino after lunch or dinner is considered rough on digestion. The fix: after 11 a.m., order what Italians actually drink: a simple espresso. Quick, strong, no shame attached. Mistake number 2. Asking for Parmesan on seafood pasta. Walk into almost any restaurant, order a spaghetti alla vongole, and ask for extra Parmesan on top. You'll likely see the waiter pause for a second, torn between honesty and politeness. The rule: in Italian cuisine, cheese and seafood almost never mix. The delicate flavor of the seafood gets completely overpowered by the strong, salty taste of the cheese. The fix: trust the dish as it's served. If a seafood pasta comes without cheese, that's not an oversight. That's the recipe working exactly as intended. Mistake number 3. Cutting spaghetti with a knife. It looks harmless, but in Italy, cutting your spaghetti with a knife is one of those small gestures that instantly marks you as a tourist. The reason is simple. Pasta is meant to be twirled, not chopped. Using a knife suggests you're fighting the dish instead of enjoying it. The fix: use only your fork. Twirl a small amount against the side of the plate, or against a spoon, if you're really struggling, and lift it in one clean bite. It takes practice, but it's part of the experience. Mistake number 4. Ordering Italian dressing for your salad. Ask for Italian dressing in an actual Italian restaurant, and you'll probably get a confused look back. That thick, creamy, herb-packed bottle dressing? It doesn't exist in Italy. It was invented abroad and just borrowed the name. Traditional Italian salad dressing is nothing more than good olive oil, a splash of vinegar or lemon salt, and nothing else. Simple, not disguised. The fix: when in Italy, just ask for olio e aceto, oil and vinegar, and dress it yourself, right at the table. It's part of the ritual, not a shortcut. Mistake number 5. Expecting garlic bread as a starter. In many countries, garlic bread feels like a mandatory opening act to any Italian meal. In Italy itself, it's barely a thing. You won't find it on most traditional menus, and if you ask for it, some restaurants might not even know what you mean. What Italians actually start with is bruschetta, grilled bread rubbed with garlic and topped with tomatoes, or simply drizzled with olive oil. Simple, fresh, no heavy butter involved. The fix: order bruschetta instead, and let go of the garlic bread expectation entirely. You won't miss it. Mistake numero 6. Ordering fettuccine alfredo. Here's a fun fact that surprises almost everyone. Fettuccine alfredo, as most of the world knows it, that thick, heavy, cream-drenched pasta, barely exists in Italy. The original version, invented in Rome, was just fettuccine, butter, and Parmesan cheese. No cream, no heavy sauce. The rich, cream-based version was actually developed abroad, mostly in the United States, and then exported back as authentic Italian. The fix: if you want the real deal, ask for fettuccine al burro e parmigiano. Simple, light, and the version Italians actually grew up eating. Mistake number 7, adding cream to carbonara. And here it is, the one I promised you, the mistake that turns calm, friendly Italians into passionate defenders of a national treasure. Carbonara. No cream. Ever. Somewhere along the way, the world decided that carbonara needed cream to be creamy. But that creaminess, it's not from cream at all. It comes from eggs, cheese, and starchy pasta water, whisked together off the heat until it turns silky on its own. Add cream, and you're not just changing a recipe. In the eyes of many Italians, you're erasing the entire point of the dish. The fix: eggs, guanciale, pecorino romano, black pepper, pasta water. That's it. That's the whole recipe. Trust the eggs. Mistake number 8, putting pineapple on pizza. You knew this one was coming. Pineapple on pizza isn't technically forbidden by law in Italy, despite what the internet might have told you, but you genuinely won't find it on the menu of a traditional Italian pizzeria. Pizza for Italians is built around balance, a handful of quality ingredients that complement each other, not compete. The fix: if you want something sweet and savory, try a pizza with prosciutto and a touch of honey drizzle, or a classic margherita, and let the simplicity speak for itself. Mistake number 9, assuming water is free and flat. You sit down, and the waiter asks, acqua naturale o frizzante? Still or sparkling water? Many tourists freeze here, assuming free tap water is coming. In most of Italy, it isn't. Bottled water, still or sparkling, is standard at restaurants, and yes, you'll pay a small fee for it. The fix: just answer the question. Natural for still, frizzante for sparkling. It's a normal part of the ritual, not an upsell trick. Mistake number 10, trying to eat dinner at 6 p.m. You're hungry, it's 6 p.m. You walk up to a restaurant, and the door is locked. In much of Italy, dinner service often doesn't start until 7:30 or 8 p.m., sometimes later in the South. Italians see dinner as a slow, social event, not a quick refuel. Eating too early feels almost rushed to them. The fix: grab an aperitivo, a pre-dinner drink, often with little snacks included, around 6 or 7, and let dinner happen on Italian time. Quick quiz. Test yourself. All right, let's see how much of this actually stuck. I'll give you a question, 3 options, and a few seconds to think before I give you the answer. Ready? Question 1. What's the correct time to drink a cappuccino in Italy? A. Anytime, all day. B. Only in the morning? C. Only after dinner. The answer is B. Only in the morning. Question 2. What makes carbonara sauce creamy? A. Heavy cream. B. Milk. C. Eggs and cheese. The answer is C. Eggs and cheese. No cream involved. Question 3. What should you say if you want still water at a restaurant? A. Frizzante. B. Natural. C. Gratis. The answer is B. Natural. Question 4. What time does dinner typically start in Italy? A. 6 p.m. B. 7:30 p.m. or later. C. 5 p.m. The answer is B. How many did you get right? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious who's secretly already an honorary Italian, and that's 10 food mistakes down. 10 small habits that separate a tourist from someone who actually eats like a local. If this saved you from an awkward moment on your next trip to Italy, do me a favor, hit subscribe, because we've got a lot more of these coming. Italian culture, real recipes, travel tips, and the words you'll actually need once you're there. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which one of these surprised you the most? I read every single one, and I might just turn your answer into the next video. See you in the next one. Ciao!